Hey, if you remember this comic book Starstruck, we can be friends. But we're not here to talk about old comic books or my really cool vintage t-shirts. No. We're here because you've tuned in to On the Peg with me, your eyebrow-raising, bearded toyaholic, known as the Mad Montreal Man. And how are you today? I hope you've had a good week. Hope you like the little specials we've been doing, the little mini shows. And yeah, it's good to have you here. It's good. It really is good to have you here. And as usual, this is unscripted, unrehearsed. It's kind of like my brain going, no editor. It's not Alzheimer's. I told you I don't have that. I just think too much. Sometimes my brain thinks faster than my words can come out of my mouth. I think my editor's trying to kill me. I don't know. Everyone else is. Just joking. But yeah, we're here for another show, and today we're only doing one action figure, and you're going, hey, Mad Montreal Man, what? You always do like 2, 3, or 4? Why only one? Because this is a special one. This is a show on request, because Shane asked me to do more gargoyles, so I figured we're going to do one gargoyle today. We're doing one only. And there'll be a little something extra as well, but not an action figure, sort of. But today I figured, why not do Disney's Gargoyle, Angela? Yeah, so it's time to pop that Velcro, take a look at Angela, and let's take her out of the box, do a really nice close-up, and we'll be back after that to talk about the good female gargoyle. Okay, now I didn't take everything out of the package. I left her screaming face and the alternate hands in the package. Everything's out of the package. Now, as you saw on the close-up, Angela also comes with an egg, and I believe this is supposed to be the egg, I'm trying to go back in the memory here, of, this is supposed to be Eduardo before he's hatched. Even though I'm pretty sure Eduardo was supposed to be a female when she hatched. So I think this is Eduardo, the little baby that comes with Angela. Surprisingly enough, there's some articulation. I thought it was just like a little statue, but no, you can move the arms a little bit, the head moves a bit, the wings move. Way to go for like a bonus little feature of a little baby gargoyle. So I'm pretty sure this is Eduardo. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. I haven't watched the newest seasons of Disney's Gargoyles because I don't have Disney Plus. But let's get back to the star of the show, Angela. Love the details in the wings. They are so nicely done. Does feel a bit weird putting the tail in. A bit on the pervy side. I don't like doing that, but I love the details. I love how the back claws curve down. Nice feature. The bracelet is a nice feature. The face sculpt with the earrings that actually hang, they're not molded plastic. Really like that. My only 2 problems with gargoyles is the plastic wings. As soon as you put them in, you can't get the hair down. The hair just doesn't bend. It'd be kind of nice if there was a way of having the head looking up, which you can do, take the wings off. You know, I don't want to do that. And of course, I'm always worried about the aging of this kind of thing. Because I'm old enough to remember the Matt Mason toys, and they didn't age very well. Bendable, does not age very well. But what a wonderful action figure. The details in the chest piece. I mean, it actually it makes you think there's actually real wires holding a piece of clothing on. Definitely a nice addition to my Gargoyles collection, which I'm really enjoying. I wish I could afford all the Gargoyles, but they are expensive, and I'm still missing like most of them. But I do like having the Gargoyles. They actually stay in my bedroom library, as I call it, because I don't know, I just like having Gargoyles there. That, plus the fact there's no room in here. The other thing about Gargoyles collecting is they do take up a lot of space. Wings out, wings up, wings down, they take up a lot of space. But this is one action figure that I definitely recommend you pick up. It's worth it. I'm happy I got her. She was hard to track down, but I managed to get her down. I'm still missing a whole bunch. I know. And I'm also missing the most recent seasons. One day when Gargoyles wraps up, hopefully there'll be like a Blu-ray complete series box you can get. Then I'll be able to buy it and watch all of the seasons that I haven't seen yet, and recap on all the old stuff. But no, this is I really like the face, and that's how you do a faceplate. It really blends in nicely. But that's going to be it for the action figure part of the show. But I figure people have been asking me for a while to do this, not on the comments in the YouTube channel, but like, you know, people who watch the show who don't subscribe. People I know here in Ottawa who watch the show but don't subscribe. What are you waiting for? Hit like, subscribe, share, comment. But, you know, I'll be nice. You've asked me in person to do this, so I will do this for you. I will give you a tour of the studio, okay? So, as you can tell, I got my wonderful sound wall behind me. I've got the wall of... But let me stand up here so you can get a good idea of the studio, if I don't trip on stuff. Okay, so when you first walk in, you have a door. Haha. On this side, I have my Usagi Yojimbos. The door won't close now. Give me a second. Alright, as you can see, I got my Usagi Yojimbos. Okay, my Usagis. On this side of the wall, let me just put this back here to get that out of the way. I have, of course, some turtles, Viper, and by the way, Todd, look, clear glass on Viper. Another Street Fighter, some turtles, and of course, some DC Directs, and some Marvel stuff down there. Now, turning this way, well, there's the closet full of empty boxes, whole bunch more empty boxes. The back of one of the shelves, yes, I do have some doubles of some action figures I like. And of course, I have the original on the peg shelf that is now full of the Street Fighters. Ha! Okay, now I've recently tidied up and dusted, so here we go. Here is the actual shelf in the studio. Of course, I got my Justice League, my assorted, some big guys, some Jokerized Batman, some of my favorites, my Wonder Woman shelf. And no, I don't have the variant of Wonder Woman. I wish I had her. Okay, we have some DC Batman family, alternate Batmans, some villains, the Frozen section, the Retro section, more Batman, Superman, Ghost of Krypton, more Superman, Lobos down there, he got demoted, the Black Lanterns, Green Lanterns villains, Green Lanterns, digital, and of course we got all the vehicles that I have up on the top shelf. Yeah, I need more room. And of course we got my Mortal Kombats, the Street Fighters. Yes, I do put them back in the box. Okay? And over on this shelf, we have my DC Kryptonian Universe, my customs, if you will. And that's the tour of the studio. Now, I also have a shelf in my living room that is also full of DC Multiverse. Yeah, they're everywhere. But that's the joys of being a toyaholic. You just collect and you collect. You don't eat food and you collect. And of course, I have the shelf here of other stuff. Down below is my DC Collector's Editions, my doubles, because yes, I have some doubles of those, and I'm missing a few. Actually, my list of missing action figures is now at 42, because because of the red labels that are coming out, like Nightmaster. I was talking to one of my new friends, John, about Nightmaster. He managed to get one, and he didn't know who the character was. Sorry, John, but I'm old. I remember reading all these comic books. So I'm hopefully going to be able to find a Nightmaster here in Ottawa. I'm hoping that somehow all these red labels somehow make it up here. But that's it. That's it for this week's show. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching the show. Shane, I hope you're happy. I still got 3 more gargoyles to do. Hudson, Brooklyn, of course, Broadway. You're going to have to wait. Just saying. I'd love to have more of these guys, but these are expensive, and I just can't afford them right now because I still have to buy all the DC Multiverse that I can get my hands on. But that's it for the show. And next week, don't worry, next week we're getting back to the DC action figures. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do next week. It might be the Frostbite editions. It might be Batman versus Flash. It might be Commander Steel. It might be Batman Beyond. I don't know. Something else might even come in. I don't know. That's the joy of this show. And as always, because it's very important to me, and it should be important to you too, really should be important to you. You got to do your best for your body, your mind. I was waiting for the editor to make a comment about my mind. Oh, there it is. No, my mind is not gone. I'm just a toyaholic. But as I was about to say before I interrupted by my editor, it's very important to keep your body, your mind, and of course your emotional state. You got to do your best to stay healthy. And when you have a gargoyle named Angela, it's a very good way to stay happy. And when you start thinking about, and maybe one day I'll be able to get the rest of the gargoyles and have a complete run of the NECA gargoyles, that's a good way, of course, to stay positive. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I'll ask you once again, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe if you haven't, share the videos, please, and comment. I like reading your comments. It makes me feel like, at least someone's watching. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and that's going to be it for the show. Yeah, I don't think I even have a blooper for this episode. I don't. But as always, please watch the credits. And even though I mention stores, I'm not sponsored by anybody. It'd be nice to be sponsored by someone. Hey, Todd, Mr. McFarlane. Yeah, don't have to pay for the show, but send me action figures. Like, send me your Spawn stuff, send me other stuff, and I will review it. I am just saying. Hey, and also, send me the red label stuff, because I can't get the stuff here. I would love that. So, Todd, you're Canadian, right? You're born in the West Coast. BC, born and bred. I spent 25 years there. I'm born and bred from the East Coast, Montreal. So, Todd, come on. Set a fellow Canadian up with some action figures that I could review on the show. Especially going forward, it'd be nice because I would love to have you on the show. We can do a stream where we can talk to each other on the show. And Todd, if you ever want to have some new characters, I've got over 5,000 original designs. Just saying. We could actually make a McFarlane Toys Canadian exclusive line. But on that note, I'll leave you for now. And if you're wondering where you can see some of these designs, just go check me out on Facebook, Canadian Defined Comics, the CDC. You'll see some of my posts there of my designs already. And on that wonderful note of self-plugging, everyone else does it, might as well do it myself too. And that's it. We'll see you next week for another episode of On the Peg. Until then, take care of yourselves and have a good week. And yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. Yeah, I'm done. I'm tired. Done. Yep. Hasn't fallen yet. I need more shells. Alright, time to go put Angela in. What a weird name for a character. I'm just going to call it Egg for short. I'm going to go put them away, and we will see you next week. Okay, a little bonus for you guys here. Here's the living room where I keep a lot of my DC figures, because the studio has no room. I don't have enough shelves, as you can tell, for all my action figures. But there's the Flash, a whole bunch of Batman stuff. There's He-Man's over there, of course. Superman, Batman Beyond's on the top shelf, folks. That's where he belongs. Batman Beyond. And of course, we got my ever-growing Teen Titans. And yes, before you wonder, I do have a lot of DVDs and so forth. But it doesn't stop there. I got action figures on this shelf. Joys of being a toyaholic. So there you have it. There you have it. A tour of the studio, a tour of my shelf where I have more action figures, more DVDs, and the only thing you guys really haven't seen on this little, behind the scenes is where I keep my Marvel Legends. They're in the staircase. And that's not all the Marvel Legends. I don't have enough shelves to display all of them. But that is going to wrap up this little bonus feature for this episode. And coming soon, I can guarantee you, it will happen. You will be getting an episode with Leroy Jr. There'll be an episode of Lowry. And I just don't know when that's going to happen. Don't know. But until then, once again, this is me saying, do your best, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive, and tune in next Friday for another episode. Have a good week, everybody. Done filming for today. So good. Done filming. All the toys. No wonder I have no social life. Ha ha! Okay, that was a made-up blooper just for you, okay? You. Yes, you. You want bloopers, you love bloopers. I pretended that was a blooper. Hope you're satisfied. So, go on. Go do stuff now. Go on. Go. It's the weekend. Go have fun. I'm not going to do the Ferris Bueller thing where I'm in a bathrobe. I don't think I even have a bathrobe, do I? I don't know. See you guys next week.